South Carolina have not really been in his corner today and have been mildly critical at best. So I think that Gonzalez has really had a tough go today, Chris.
All right, they're getting started again. I'll let you go back to listening. I know you'll let us know if something interesting happens. Thanks, Mike.
All right.
Covering the Virginia Tech tragedy is a challenging and emotional assignment, even for the most veteran reporter. But it hits closer to home for student reporters. Justin VanSlyke traveled 250 miles from West Virginia University to cover this story at Virginia Tech. And I understand there really aren't that many reporters there who are from college papers or college television stations. What compelled you and I guess a couple of your colleagues to drive down there?
Well, one of the things that compelled us is that, this tragedy affects not only the faculty and families, but it affects students. And I think that we needed to come down here to get, the perspective of the Virginia Tech students. And, speaking with them, there's been a lot of emotion, just running all around campus. And I think most of the footage and the interviews we have, we're going to have a great opportunity to tell their story.
And what has really struck you? Is there a particular story that you were told that really touched you?
Well, I think on Monday night when we arrived here around 10 o'clock, we were so tired, and just all the media here, and we made up camp inside the inn here in Blacksburg, and we were sitting around a big screen TV as students from Virginia Tech were just watching, the first photos that came out of the EMS crews, carrying the gunshot wound victims out. And, just watching them just watch those photos, I saw students sitting outside the hall, and I just went over and sat by him and asked him, just as a student to student, not as a journalist, what's wrong? And, he told me that he couldn't bring himself to watch the images that were on the television. And I can definitely understand it as a student. No one can imagine going through something like this.
No one can, and the fact that there's another student there helping to tell the story, I'm sure is helpful to them because they can talk to you, but also to your fellow students back at school at West Virginia U. Thanks so much, Justin. Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Chris.
People magazine sent a team of journalists to cover the Virginia Tech massacre. We have the eyewitness accounts and the personal stories the magazine has profiled this week.